Hello, dreamers. Um, I just wanted to make... Shut up, Discord. I just wanted to make a video explaining how the generative music works in dreams, because I spent hours trying to see if there was any way to quickly read about how it works, but there wasn't, and there wasn't very good. Well, I couldn't really find any videos about how it worked either, so I dove in to try and figure out how it works, and then I'm just here explaining how it works in a very simplistic way. So what I did was I went and checked out the concentration generative clip from the music clips here, and it looks kind of confusing when you first get into it, especially, excuse me, cat, the actual random part, but yeah, like the way that it has it set up here is this timeline here will activate the random ones here once it reaches these parts, but we don't need to worry about that. We just need to get into what happens once it's active. So basically, I just threw together a quick little thing of how it essentially works. So to start with, we've got a single signal generator, and it's tweaked to the pause time range. I think it's like minimum and maximum, I'm not sure. These are both set to 6.5, and what the sweep is set to 0. And what that does is when it's going, when it's activated, powered on, this meter fills up to 100, and from 0 to 50 or 0 to 49, it's going to be sending a signal out, and from 50 to 100, it's going to turn that signal off. And what you're going to do with that is hook it up to 3 more signal generators. These are set to same sweep, but 2-second pause time range. This one's half-second pause time range, and this one is 1 second. So these basically do the same thing as... Oh my god. Sorry about that. These will fill up the bars while they're powered on, and what you're going to do with them is probably the most time-consuming part, but you're going to hook it up. You're going to hook up one of these signals to a randomizer, and this isn't really too complicated to figure out, but then you're going to hook up these outputs into another microchip that you set up with nodes to go in to easily connect it. And they're going to go into a bunch of counters. These counters are you're gonna set them up to different current count values as you go through these. And then they're going to exit with a node on the other side, so you can easily connect these to a combiner. The combiner is going to be set to music, and they're all going to be going into the note input. And then the second signal from this signal generator over here is going to go into the volume input. So that's going to come out of the output into a sound that you have here. To get that, you basically just search for an instrument. Let's just get a string instrument here, doesn't really matter. Or violins, sure. And then you're gonna just set this to a sound effect. If you have it set to instrument, it's not really gonna work out. And then you just take the output and plug it into the power, so that when it powers on and goes through, in a second, there. Every time it gets powered on, it's just gonna play a random note based on the count of the counter in this microchip here. So when it's all completely set up, you'll have probably like 7 or 8 different instruments in a line here, going off at different intervals. And that's how the random note system works for the generative music. And I'll go ahead and publish this, I guess, if you want a skeleton to work with that is more basic than the generative music clips. So hopefully that helps explain a little bit how that works. Thanks for watching.